Kenya, a land of breathtaking landscapes, rich cultures, and vibrant communities. Yet beneath this facade lies a harsh reality, a surge in crime that threatens the safety and well-being of its citizens. From Nairobi's crowded streets to rural farmlands, the specter of violence and criminality looms large. In this documentary, Underworld Unveiled, we embark on a journey to uncover the multifaceted nature of crime in Kenya. Welcome to Web of Deceit Savannah Stories. If you enjoy, please like, share and subscribe to the community, hear the heart-wrenching stories of those affected, and explore the societal responses that emerge in the face of such adversity. This narrative will not only highlight the dark sides of our communities but also illuminate the resilience, hope, and courage of those fighting back against crime. Join us as we navigate this complex landscape and seek to inspire change. Organized crime in Kenya operates with chilling efficiency. Drug trafficking, human trafficking, and cybercrime have permeated society, fueled by a growing demand for illicit substances and the desperation of vulnerable populations. Areas like Eastleigh and Nairobi have become notorious hotspots for drug-related activities, where powerful syndicates vie for control over lucrative markets. Experts warn that the fight against these networks is far from over. Poverty and a lack of opportunities ensnare many young Kenyans, drawing them into lives of crime that seem inescapable. The consequences of organized crime extend beyond individual lives, they ripple through communities, eroding trust and safety. We explore testimonies from law enforcement, community leaders, and victims who share the impact of these crimes on their lives and neighborhoods. For many, crime manifests in less sensational yet equally devastating forms. Petty crime, theft, burglary, and street crime threaten the daily lives of ordinary citizens. In Nairobi's vibrant markets, pickpockets operate with practiced ease, exploiting the chaos of everyday life. We hear the stories of victims whose lives have been disrupted by such crimes. "I lost my phone, but it wasn't just a device," one woman recalls, tears streaming down her face. "It had my family photos, my memories. That's what hurts the most." This segment highlights the psychological toll of crime, loss of trust, fear, and the altering of lives. In a society where safety should be a given, many feel they must constantly be on guard, robbing them of their peace of mind. In October 2024, the community of Kirinyaga was plunged into mourning following the tragic murder of Seth Nakayo, the 23-year-old daughter of Lucy and Jerry, a nominated member of the county assembly. Seth's bright future was extinguished when her life was taken violently in her home. Lucy bravely shares her heart-wrenching journey of loss and grief, stating, "Every parent's worst nightmare is to bury their child." As we explore this tragedy, we delve into the societal issues that allow violence against women to persist. Lucy's fight for justice not only represents her personal loss but echoes the larger outcry against gender-based violence in Kenya. "This is not just about my daughter, this is about all the daughters out there who deserve to feel safe," she passionately states. The community rallies around her, demanding accountability and reforms to protect women from violence. The Eastleigh community was rocked by the brutal murders of 3 women from the same family. Last seen alive after a hospital visit, their mysterious disappearance sparked fear and outrage. The investigation led police to search for Hashim Dagan Mahumd, the prime suspect, igniting community activism demanding justice. Family members and activists gathered for vigils, calling for safety and accountability. One community leader states, "This could happen to anyone. We need change now." Their voices represent a growing demand for action, highlighting the intersection of crime, gender, and societal responsibility. This case forces us to confront the urgent need for systemic change and increased protections for vulnerable individuals in society. In a shocking revelation, Collins Jumazi Kalusha, accused of confessing to the murder of 42 women, has captivated national attention. The discovery of dismembered remains at a quarry in Nairobi raised alarm bells about the prevalence of violence against women. Kalusha's arrest has sparked a national debate about police methods, particularly the claim that he was tortured into a confession. As we navigate this perplexing case, we delve into broader implications for societal safety and the integrity of the justice system in Kenya. This is not just about one man, it's about a systemic failure, says a leading human rights advocate. This case sheds light on the urgent need for reform within the police force and the judicial system, demanding that accountability and justice prevail. The roots of crime in Kenya are deeply intertwined with societal factors such as poverty, lack of education, and unemployment. Many young people, facing limited opportunities, feel compelled to turn to crime for survival. Social workers and community leaders share insights into the challenges these individuals encounter daily, emphasizing the urgency for systemic intervention. When a child lacks basic needs, crime becomes an option, says a community leader. We meet those working tirelessly to uplift their communities through education, mentorship, and job training programs. These initiatives aim not only to prevent crime but to empower individuals to seek alternative pathways to success. Education is key, states an educator involved in outreach. We need to provide opportunities for our youth to dream bigger and achieve more. The need for systemic change is evident, as communities strive to break the cycle of crime and despair. In response to the crime epidemic, many organizations have sprung up, offering hope and alternatives to those at risk. We spotlight programs focused on mentorship, vocational training, and community support. Through the stories of individuals whose lives have been transformed, we see the profound impact these initiatives have on breaking the cycle of crime. One young man shares, "I was on the wrong path, but a local program saved me. Now, I'm working and helping others." This segment highlights the resilience of communities as they foster environments that prioritize education and empowerment over despair. Local heroes emerge, inspiring change and challenging the status quo. Despite their commitment, law enforcement in Kenya faces significant obstacles. Corruption within the police force undermines public trust, leaving citizens hesitant to report crimes or cooperate with investigations. Limited resources further complicate their efforts. Officers share candid accounts of the challenges they encounter, highlighting the need for reform and accountability. "We want to serve our communities, but we need the support to do it effectively," one officer explains. The fight against crime requires not only resources but a partnership between police and communities, built on mutual respect and transparency. In the face of these challenges, some police units are leading the way in reform. Community policing initiatives aim to bridge the gap between law enforcement and citizens, fostering dialogue and collaboration. Successful partnerships demonstrate the potential for change, as officers engage with community members to address local concerns. "We are not just here to enforce the law, we're here to build trust," asserts a community policing officer. This segment showcases the power of collaboration in creating safer communities and the importance of re-establishing public trust in law enforcement. In an increasingly digital world, technology presents both challenges and opportunities in the fight against crime. Cybercrime, including fraud and identity theft, has surged as criminals exploit the anonymity of the Internet. Experts illuminate the tactics used by cybercriminals and the evolving landscape of online crime. "The Internet allows criminals to operate without fear of detection," explains a cybersecurity analyst. As we explore this emerging threat, we understand the urgent need for vigilance and education among the public to protect themselves against these growing dangers. Cybersecurity firms are stepping up to educate citizens, emphasizing the need for awareness and proactive measures to prevent online crimes. In response to these growing threats, law enforcement agencies are evolving. Specialized cyber units have been established, equipped with the latest technology and training to combat online crime effectively. We showcase these units in action, highlighting their innovative strategies for tracking cybercriminals and collaborating with tech firms to bolster their capabilities. "We must stay one step ahead of the criminals," says a leading officer in the cyber unit. This segment underscores the critical role technology plays in modern policing, emphasizing the need for adaptability and forward thinking in tackling crime. High-profile crimes often capture national attention, sparking outrage and demands for justice. The cases of Lucy and Jerry, the Eastleigh murders, and Collins Jumazi Kalusha have ignited public discourse on gender-based violence and systemic failures in the justice system. As we delve into media coverage and public reactions, we explore how these cases shape societal perceptions of crime and influence advocacy for legal reform. Through expert commentary, we analyze the broader implications of these high-profile cases and their impact on community mobilization and legislative changes. Amid the darkness, stories of hope and resilience shine through. Communities are banding together to reclaim their safety and dignity, fostering a spirit of solidarity. We highlight individuals who have successfully turned their lives around, showcasing the transformative power of community support and rehabilitation programs. "I was lost, but my community brought me back," shares a former gang member now involved in youth mentorship. These stories serve as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the possibility of change. Through their experiences, we witness how even in the face of adversity, hope can prevail, and healing can begin. Community-led initiatives are at the forefront of combating crime and fostering resilience. Through education, arts, and sports, communities are investing in their youth, steering them away from crime and towards brighter futures. "We are not just trying to keep kids off the streets, we're giving them something to aspire to," says a local youth leader. The ripple effects of these programs are profound, creating environments where hope thrives and crime diminishes. This segment emphasizes the importance of grassroots efforts in the fight against crime and the vital role of community support in driving positive change. As we conclude this exploration of crime in Kenya, it is clear that the issues we face are complex and multifaceted. The stories of Lucy and Jerry, the Eastleigh victims, and Collins Jumazi Kalusha remind us of the urgent need for action, while the efforts of communities and law enforcement provide a glimmer of hope. The fight against crime requires a collective effort from all sectors of society, grassroots organizations, government agencies, and every citizen. Together, we can work towards a safer, more just Kenya for everyone. Let us remember that each life lost to crime is a life that could have flourished. Let us honor their memories by committing ourselves to a future where safety, justice, and equality are not just ideals but realities. Thank you for joining us in this vital conversation, and let us all commit to being part of the solution. Thanks for joining us on Web of Deceit, Savannah Stories. If you enjoyed the journey, like, share, and subscribe for more. Until next time, keep exploring the stories that shape our world.